Welcome back, city builders. Ever feel like your city's transit is struggling to keep up? Maybe traffic congestion is a problem, or buses and trams just aren't cutting it anymore. It's time to talk metros, your city's high-capacity transit solution. We've already covered buses, trams, and trains in this series, and now we're tackling metros, the shining star in a high-efficiency transit network. These systems are fast, reliable, and move thousands of people without taking up road space. Before we dive in, drop your favorite transit mode in the comments. Do you prefer metros, trams, buses, or something else? Let me know. I'd love to hear how you move your cities. And if you find this helpful, zone this channel to higher density by liking this video and subscribing. Now, let's get that metro system up and running. Metros are one of the most efficient ways to move large numbers of people quickly. Unlike buses or trams, they don't share the road, which means no delays from traffic congestion. A well-planned metro system can reduce congestion by shifting more commuters off the roads, increase land values around stations, improve travel times for long-distance trips, create better connections between different parts of the city. But a poorly planned metro system can be costly and inefficient. So before laying any tracks, let's make sure it's built with a solid strategy. A successful metro system starts with careful planning. Here are a few things to keep in mind. When planning your metro system, you should first choose the type of metro that suits your city's needs. Underground metros are perfect for dense downtown areas where space is scarce. Surface metros work well in suburban areas where there is more room for tracks. Elevated metros add a different look to your city and can be built over roads, reducing some land use. Or you can have a combination throughout your system. That's what I do based on the neighborhood's needs. Next, make sure you consider connecting the right areas. Focus on high-density residential zones, commercial districts, and employment hubs. Evaluate where people frequently travel and include important services that draw significant traffic, such as educational facilities and tourist sites. Your metro should be well integrated with your existing transit systems to avoid competition and ensure a smooth operation. Consider that metro trains need storage and maintenance facilities, so it's essential to place your metro depots strategically. Ideally, these should be near busy areas, but outside the core downtown. This keeps operations efficient while saving valuable space in the city center. For example, look at Chicago's Metra and CTA rail yards. They're placed near the lines and often in the suburbs, making maintenance and parking easy. By placing your metro depots in a similar fashion, you can achieve both realism and functionality in your city's transit system. Once the planning is done, it's time to build efficiently. First, we need to unlock metros for 4 development points from the development tree. If you haven't already, you'll need to unlock trains and trams first. Then, using your plan, strategically place your metro depots near bustling areas to maintain efficiency while saving valuable space in the city center. Make sure there is enough space for tracks leading up to the depot. Next, we need to add stations. Spacing is crucial. Stations that are too close together will slow down trips, while those too far apart will make the system inconvenient. Striking the right balance is essential for efficiency. Strive to connect important areas with a station per intended line. Here's a cool tip. Underground stations have a pedestrian path connection point at 18 feet underground, allowing multiple stations to link up seamlessly when placed close together. Perfect for transferring to an additional nearby station, creating an underground crossing to a nearby transit hub, or simply cross the street underground. Additionally, you can place elevated stations over roads. making your metro system highly adaptable and space efficient. Just be mindful of the pillars and the intersections underneath. Place your metro stations near major transfer points like bus stations, tram stops, and train stations to create easy connections between different types of transportation. Some train stations even have an option to add an underground metro station on the same footprint, maximizing that space. Next, we need to connect the stations with track. When placing tracks, focus on creating direct lines to minimize travel times. Aim for routes that avoid unnecessary curves or detours. Once our track is laid, we can create the routes. A route needs to start and end in the same spot, but a train doesn't need to pass through every station on its way to the next. Sometimes it can simply pull in and back out. Pay attention to which side of the platform the lines are placed to prevent delays and inefficiencies. This ensures that your metro runs smoothly and efficiently with optimal flow and minimal disruptions. Finally, make your metro stations more appealing by adding nearby parks and upgrading amenities whenever possible, enhancing the aesthetics of the surrounding neighborhoods, and providing additional comfort will attract more riders, making your metro system more successful. With your metro system planned and built, it's now time to focus on maximizing its effectiveness. Use the transit tool to monitor ridership. Adjust routes if certain stations are underused or overcrowded. This can include adjusting ticket prices, adding or reducing the number of trains. Be sure not to overcrowd the line with trains though. If there are way too many riders and more trains would do more harm to the line, then consider adding additional track and routes to more direct places to share the burden. Use the newer Travelers tool to see where people are going to help decide your next move. Monitoring and maintaining your lines are key to their success. Modify other transit lines. If you see a shift in travel patterns, update bus or tram routes to support the metro station rather than compete with it. Consider redoing local transit routes to better complement the new metro station. Many cities will do this after a large installation or shift in transit options. Consider implementing day and night routes. If usage is high for the morning and evening commutes on a metro line, but minimal at night, toggle the line to be active during the day only, and add or modify a tram line or bus route that would satisfy the evening commuters. Or better yet, consider combining nearby metro lines for night use if ridership patterns are similar. Ensure both lines operate only during the day, with the newly created metro line being designated for night use only. Drop a sun or moon emoji in the comments if this is something you'd love to see how it can be implemented. Or let us know, will that small town girl ever meet that city boy if we get rid of the midnight train? That's Metro's done right. We've planned, built, and optimized your city's underground and above ground transit system. Next, we're taking this transit series to the runway, and now with models, we're talking airports. Got feedback on the series? Any transit topics you'd like to see next? Or do you have your own metro building tips? Drop them in the comments. And thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, create cities and control chaos. I'll catch you in the next one.